So welcome back. If y'all just watched my recent episode, the timing couldn't have been any more perfect. So I just got done recording the episode of me finishing my chicken coop back there. Literally just got my rooster and two hens moved over there to it. You can hear him crowing. They're finally calming down now for the move. And I come back over here to check on the mama that's been laying on 9 eggs. And guess what? We've already got our first chick completely hatched out running around. So I went into panic mode. So what I'm trying to do today is prepare this coop that all these chickens have been in for months for these new baby chicks. So you've got new baby chicks that have no developed immune system yet. And the last thing they need is to be in and amongst all of this, well, fecal matter and everything else from these adult chickens. So I'm deep cleaning this, getting it down to just dirt, gonna freshen everything up. And I went out and purchased a medicated starter feed. That's the other reason I need to get these baby chicks and mama separated from the big ones. I want the big chickens to stay on a layer feed for the nutrients that they need, and so they'll keep laying me eggs. And yes, I'm going to show you all the babies here in just a second. Well, I only see one hatched right now, but we'll record this episode for a couple of days and see how many we can see hatched. All right, so the next thing I like to do is take some of this diatomaceous earth. People are always recommending this. It's just a natural mineral that will essentially kill bugs. It's very abrasive to bugs, not to us as humans, although you don't really want to breathe it in much. I got the wind going that way. And this will actually get on the skeleton of a lot of these type bugs, cut them open, and long story short, it just dehydrates them, but it's nice and safe. So I'll just put this out and around all in the pine shavings. And I'll do this while all the chickens are inside. And just dust this area out. They get out of the way of breathing all that. All right, so let's take a peek at mama here and the new baby. I know at least one is hatched, and I need to get her moved to a different area because I've got a little bit of a problem with this coop design. There's a big ledge right here, and these baby chicks, well, they'll be falling off of a 4-inch ledge all throughout the day and night and can't get back to mama to get underneath her. So I'm gonna move them all down to this lower level. That gives them room to run around, and I've built her a little nest in the corner, and she can continue to try to hatch out these other eggs. Hey, mama, let's take a peek, see what all you got going on. Let's get you up. All right, y'all, check this out. Our first naturally hatched baby chick. Already dried off, cute looking. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna get you back down to mama here. So we were successful with one. Hopefully she'll hatch a few more out today and tomorrow. All right, we've got this nice and set up, medicated chick feed, clean water. Mama gets this all to herself. We'll see if we can hatch out some more. I'll see y'all back tomorrow or the next time another one hatches. See you later, little baby. All right, y'all, it's next day, and mama has done popped out another baby chick, and I seen another eggshell was cracking earlier. Let's see, do we have 2 chicks now, 3 or more? I don't know. I've tried to leave her alone, let her do her thing. Let's check it out. All right, mama. Well, I don't know if I left that broken egg in there earlier. I thought I took one out. If you don't pop out another baby. Let's see. Let's get you up, stretch your legs. Alright, so just 2 right now. Let's show this little guy where the water is. Or maybe you just seen, I like to take my baby chicks and dip their beak right into the water like I just did that one. When they're new like this, to kind of show them where everything is at. Okay, alright, she's tucking them eggs back. We're currently at 2 baby chicks. I did find 1 egg yesterday that she kicked out to the side, and I candled it, and it was no good. Nothing was developing on the inside. So we'll have to see how these other ones are doing. Welcome to the world, little guys, girls, whatever you may be. I tell you what, this chicken is such a good mama. She's so chill, she's so calm. You want to know what's going on too, don't you, buddy? Oh, you're out now. So the good news here is, I just come over. Last night they actually all slept outside in the corner because they did not know how to get up in the coop. And look, now they have got it figured out. They're flying up. I just caught the rooster and the white hen in the coop. I've seen all but the black one up there, but I'm pretty sure the black one knows how to get up there now too. So they got that figured out. And I just seen the white one laying in the nesting box, but the rooster was going crazy. He may have spooked her. Let's see if it took less than 24 hours for them to figure all this out, how to get up here, and to start laying me eggs. So check this out. Although she moved all the straw out of the way, I hate for her to do that. Don't want to bust my egg. Bam! This is already working. I only see 1 egg up here, so that means the other one has not figured out how to lay an egg up here yet, but she doesn't always lay one every single day. So this is pretty awesome. This is already working. We got chicks popping out. We got chickens using their new home, laying us beautiful eggs. Sweet. All right, so Tiffany and I have been gone all day long. We took the boat out, finally went to the beach, something we try to do once a year. So you're about to see with me if we have any new baby chicks. Now we did have 1 hatch, what was it, yesterday, late yesterday. I don't think I caught that one on camera. So we're up to 3. Uh-oh, I see an egg that's been kicked out, so it must not be no good. Let's take a peek in here. So let's check on mama and the babies. And looks like she has kicked an egg out. No telling how long that's been out. I candled one that she did this to the other day, and sure enough, it was absolutely no good. She seems to instinctively know when the eggs are good and bad. So I'll candle this one, show you what that looks like. Let's lift her up and see if she's got any new babies, or if we're just going to be sticking with the 3. Can I take a look? So we still got 3 babies right there, as y'all can see. A light gray one, a yellow one, and a very dark gray one. They look happy and healthy. I don't see any other signs of eggs cracking. We may be only going to have 3 chicks. I don't know. Not as good an odd as I'd hoped for, but she's still sitting, so that's a good sign. And I'm already noticing the baby chicks. They're eating. I've then caught several of them eating. Here, mama, let me get this out of your way, since you're gonna all of a sudden sit there now. She just done moved all her eggs around. Check these little babies out running around here. They're so cute. All right, so we're still at 3. Let me candle this egg real quick, make sure it is bad. She seems to think that it is, because she's not the type just to kick one out of the nest and not go get it and tuck it back in quickly. So let me show you how I do this process. All right, so you're going to want to have the room relatively dark. Take the egg in a super bright light, put it to the outside, and uh-oh, this actually has an embryo in it. I have no idea why she kicked it out. You see the developing embryo in there? Now that bothers me. It could have been out all day long. So it hasn't had the proper humidity or temperature. This may not make it now. It may already be gone. Alright y'all, it is next morning. I just checked. We have 4 babies now, although you're only seeing 3. I just got her up, and she's sitting on one that hasn't been hatched long, and just trying to dry off and warm up under mama. The cool thing is, I just love how this is all naturally working out. I was trying to catch. These are already eating, drinking, running around. So they've obviously been watching mama and got things figured out. This is a cool process to watch. So I guess all they've had to do is watch mama. I've dipped a couple of their beaks in water just so they know where it's at, but I haven't showed them the feed. See, we had to show them all this whenever we hatched them inside, but letting this happen naturally with a mama, they're obviously copying whatever she does. So I'm loving the way this is working out. What do you think? You excited too? He's really good with the chickens. All right, mama got up. She's gonna eat some mealworms I gave her there, but look. Now we got 4. Oh, look at here, y'all. See that eggshell cracking? I can feel one kicking around in there. We've got another one about to hatch. Awesome. So it looks like we got number 5 on the way. That one right there keeps wanting to crawl all over mama. Okay, hunger's driving her crazy. She's got to go finish doing a little eating. She sits all day long. That is awesome. We got that one trying to hatch right now. Look at this. All right, so here's the cool part and some good information to get along to you. So I've had some people that have way more experience than I do with chickens. This is, well, only our 2nd hatching right here. God, rooster's loud. But I've had a lot of people tell me a mom will only sit on a nest about 24 to 48 hours after the first chicks hatch. So be careful how many eggs you add to the nest whenever you did it 21 days ago, so to speak, to hatch some out. Now here's the thing. She's been sitting on that nest for 3 days now, and you see we're about to hatch another one because we added eggs too long. We didn't know that at the time until we were told the information. So I don't think the rule is set in stone that they'll only sit on a nest for about 24 to 48 hours after the first was hatched and think the rest of the eggs are no good. All right, so it's a few hours later today. I just seen mama's up eating and drinking, and we got a baby trying to hatch out of the eggshell, although it may take a while. Before she gets over there, you see that little one right there? You'll see a beak that keeps popping out. It's trying to break out of that eggshell. So I have noticed she's getting a little more restless and sitting a little less today. So hopefully she'll let that one hatch out. And if any of these other 3 are showing any signs of, you know, an embryo or developed egg on the inside, developed embryo, I'll go stick them in the incubator. This is as long as I've seen her get up all day long. All right, well, she's already sitting back down, so obviously she's still going to continue to try to hatch out those remaining eggs. So this is exciting. We have number 5 on the way. All right, well, good morning, everybody. And I just checked on mama out here. Now there is 6. She's still sitting on 2 more eggs. I decided to pull them yesterday and put them in the incubator because she got up and spent quite a while not sitting on the eggs, and I was thinking she was done. Well, she wound up tucking another one back up underneath her yesterday, sitting for a while. I was like, okay. That one was showing signs of hatching. It did. We now have our 6th baby, and I brought the other 2 back out of the incubator. Might not have been good moving them back and forth, and she sat on them all night, and she's still sitting on them. But all 6 baby chicks right now are out feeding, so let me show you that real quick. Good morning, babies. So for some reason she has chose this corner to where she wants to continue to sit on the babies and the eggs. I don't know why. She doesn't like sitting on the straw. And I keep giving her room. She keeps pulling the feeder back to herself, I guess, so she can eat while she sits at nighttime, but I keep moving it, giving her room. She'll pull it back. She's got her spot. So she briefly got up this morning, and I could have sworn I seen one of the other eggs. She's sitting on 2 more eggs. Looked like it might have been cracking. So we could potentially have one more wanting to come out. I candled them yesterday. There's 2 full embryos in them. So out of 9 eggs, we only had 1 that wasn't fertilized that I had to toss a while back. 8 were fertilized, 6 have hatched, and 2 more she's sitting on. By the way, this is 6 days now she's been sitting on that nest. That's awesome. So hopefully those hatch soon so she can get up, stretch her legs, and just kind of start having a normal daily routine of moving around and feeding. Well, here we are, what I think is day 7 of hatching. And, well, we have 7 chicks, including that new little black one right there, out enjoying the world. And we have 1 more egg that shows an embryo inside whenever I candle it, but I'm not seeing any signs of hatching yet. And she's been sitting on it all morning long. She just got up to scratch, so I figured I'd grab the camera. But welcome to the world, little buddy. I can't get over how active these little chicks are. They're jumping all up on stuff, bouncing all over the place. They're perching. So I put them a little perch in here to play on. I'm so pleased with how well this natural hatching has worked out. I mean, our success rate is awesome. And we still may get 1 more over here. And of course, she's gonna scratch and make a mess because I just cleaned their food and water bowl out. So that's what they do. All right, so what a journey it's been to get to this point. I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here. So we originally started with 9 eggs that we had underneath the mama hen here. 1 apparently was never fertilized. We never seen it develop, so we tossed it out. So that left us with 8, and she has hatched 7 chicks out of those 8. Now with that said, after 7 days of hatching out babies, she has sat on the nest way longer than I was expecting. She's been such a good mama. The 8th one, which does show an embryo inside, she's got to where she's leaving it way too much. You can tell she's tired of sitting. She doesn't think it's gonna hatch. So I have grabbed that egg, I've stuck it in my incubator, and I'm gonna run it for another day or 2. Probably not any longer than that. That's just too long. I don't want to wind up with a rotten egg in there. And we're going to see if we can potentially see any life signs in it and hatch it out. If we do, we'll give it right back to her and let her raise that baby chick and take care of it. But that's a really good success rate, y'all. 9 eggs, 7 babies. Like I said, 1 wasn't even fertilized. So it's really 8 eggs, 7 baby chicks. So this has been an awesome experience. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the journey. It took me a week plus recording this process. This is the way to do it. We have hatched them out before with an incubator. The way to do it is this mama hen right here. This is our best success rate that we've ever had. And, well, she did all the work for us. So it was a win-win situation. Having this little extra coop as a nursery has worked out awesome. With that said, one of the next videos is going to be, we're going to do some fun projects over in the big chicken coop for those chickens for some entertainment. And I think I have decided to screen the bottom side of that coop pen over there. That way I can move this mom and the babies in there, but protect them. And then those chickens over there can kind of, well, get used to seeing these little guys every day, and eventually I'll turn them out in there. That should be a good technique for kind of introducing everybody instead of just throwing them all in there and watching them fight and go crazy. So we'll make everybody stare at each other for a week or two before we turn them in there. Hopefully you enjoyed the little video. We'll catch you on the next one.